The question if you should warm a cold engine before moving or moving without allowing it to warm. Considering I had an issue recently with my car, which is explained in this link over here, in severe cold, about -7, -10 degrees Celsius, the question came into my mind if I should warm up the engine before I drive. Well, this question has always been in my mind, but today I would like to share it with you, and maybe you can pitch in through the comment section about this subject, because when you get advice it's like a bit not clearly stated, let me put it that way. In fact, to start off with, any engine I had, motorcycle or car engine, on a cold start I used to allow it to warm and at least bring up the temperature of the car just a little bit to know that it started to warm. In fact, I had a motorcycle which had automatic choke, and when the temperature reached 40 degrees the choke was switched off by itself. This was a Yamaha FZ6 Phaser. So that makes me think, but I happen to be a lot of times in Germany, and in very cold weather I used to allow the engine to warm for more time. And I remember very clearly two particular instances where people have told me, listen, it's illegal to allow the engine to warm up here in Germany. Please switch it off or move. If that was true or not, I'm not sure, but I think it is true. However, this brings up a bit of questioning. So basically, my preference is to allow it to warm, because I believe if you allow it to warm while driving, you will also use less fuel, plus you take care more of the engine. In the beginning, I also avoid doing hard acceleration on the car or motorcycle. But if, let's say, you should allow the engine to warm up, is it true that you use less fuel on a trip then? For example, if I had to not warm it up, do I use more fuel if I won't allow it to warm? Do I do harm to the engine? Are normal used vehicles like this Peugeot 207 or the Yamaha Z6, it's not a racing car or not a racing bike, racing cars and bikes like Formula 1, they are the pistons, the cylinders, they are very tight with the cylinder. In fact, they warm up the engine, I believe, not with the engine itself, but through heaters from before. So what do you think about this subject? Do you feel safer warming the car before, or do you feel safe just driving? There's also another thing. If you live next to an uphill, for example, should you even more allow the engine to warm, or you can just drive an uphill normally? As I said before, my question is about the car, about the taking care of the engine, so the engine lasts longer, and also, even more importantly, economy, to take care of the environment and to use less fuel. So those are basically where the question lies. Let me know in the comments. I think it would be an interesting conversation to engage in. Yeah, let's settle some questions. We talk next time. Bye for now.